just by eating like a cup and a half of blueberries a day, you can elevate your T cells by like 88%. Okay, and athletes that actually eat blueberries regularly, they just walk around with a higher level of immunity to begin with.
Kenneth is 63 and feeling better than ever. He swears by one thing that has transformed his health and kept him feeling vibrant, youthful, and full of life: his daily stem cell regeneration drink. It is not a magic potion or a secret formula only available to the elite. It is real, practical, and rooted in health wisdom shared by one of the world's leading doctors in nutritional science, Dr. William Li. Before we dive into the drink itself, the foods it includes, and why they work, let's take a moment to remind you to like this video, leave a comment if something resonates with you, share it with someone who could use a little health inspiration, and make sure to subscribe to join this amazing journey. This is not just a video. It is a community where we explore the kind of life-changing information your body has been waiting for. Dr. William Li is not your average physician. He is a scientist, researcher, and best-selling author who has spent years studying how certain foods can activate the body's natural ability to heal itself. His groundbreaking work focuses on 5 key health defense systems: angiogenesis, regeneration, the microbiome, DNA protection, and immunity. What sets Dr. Li apart is that he brings the science of nutrition down to a personal level, making it about what you eat every day, what you drink in the morning, and how those choices can add years of strength, clarity, and wellness to your life. When Kenneth first came across Dr. Li's work, he was skeptical. Could food really activate stem cells? Could a simple drink each morning change the way he felt all day long? The answer, he soon discovered, was yes. Stem cells are the body's repair crew. They regenerate tissues, replace old or damaged cells, and are key to maintaining youthful energy and resilience. But here's what many people do not know: what you eat and drink can help activate those stem cells naturally. Dr. Li has identified specific foods and nutrients that support this regeneration process. And Kenneth decided to make a drink using many of them, creating a delicious daily ritual that feels more like self-care than medicine. Imagine sipping on something smooth, rich, and packed with ingredients that silently go to work repairing and renewing your body from the inside out. One of the foundational ingredients Kenneth includes is pomegranate. Not just because it tastes amazing, but because it has been shown to support the regeneration of stem cells in the body. Pomegranate is vibrant, tangy sweet, and loaded with polyphenols which help protect the body's cells and encourage renewal. Kenneth often squeezes fresh pomegranate juice into his morning drink, but when he is short on time, a splash of unsweetened, organic pomegranate juice from the bottle does the trick. Have you ever had the deep red juice that feels like it's waking up your entire body? That's what Kenneth looks forward to every morning. Another favorite in Kenneth's drink is blueberries. Dr. Li calls them a regenerative powerhouse, and Kenneth could not agree more. These little berries are rich in anthocyanins, those dark pigments that give them their blue color and support cellular repair. Sometimes Kenneth uses fresh blueberries, especially during the summer months when they are juicy and sweet, but frozen blueberries are just as effective. They blend beautifully and add a cool, smooth texture to the drink. And if you have ever had that moment when you sip a blueberry smoothie and feel like you're doing something really good for yourself, you are. But the real surprise ingredient in Kenneth's routine? Green tea. Dr. Li has long praised green tea for its role in activating stem cells and reducing inflammation. Kenneth brews a strong cup in the morning, lets it cool slightly, and then blends it into his smoothie base. The earthiness of the green tea, combined with the fruit, creates a layered taste that is both energizing and soothing. On days when Kenneth needs a little more calm, He uses matcha powder for a smoother, more concentrated form. Have you ever tried green tea in your smoothie? You might be surprised by how well it works. Then there is turmeric, the golden spice that Kenneth always adds for a bit of warmth and healing. Dr. Lee points out that curcumin, the active compound in turmeric, supports regeneration and can reduce the wear and tear on your body that comes with age. A small pinch goes a long way, especially when combined with a crack of black pepper to help with absorption. Kenneth sometimes pre-mixes turmeric and pepper in a little jar to make it easy in the mornings. When he sprinkles it into the blender, he always pauses for a second, thinking about how something so simple can be so powerful. To bring it all together, Kenneth uses a base of kefir or unsweetened plant-based yogurt. Not only does this provide a creamy texture, but it supports gut health, another of Dr. Lee's key defense systems. A healthy microbiome, according to Dr. Lee, plays a huge role in how well your body regenerates. And Kenneth has noticed the difference. He used to struggle with digestion and bloating, but since making this drink a daily habit, those issues have faded into the background. Do you ever feel like your stomach is trying to tell you something? Listening and responding with healing foods can change everything. Another quiet star in Kenneth's drink is flax seeds. Ground flax seeds are rich in fiber and omega-3s, both of which help reduce inflammation and support cellular repair. He blends a tablespoon into his drink and loves the slight nutty flavor it adds. It also keeps him full longer and helps maintain steady energy throughout the morning. If you have never tried flax seeds in a smoothie, give it a go. You will not only feel the difference, you will taste it. Sometimes Kenneth switches things up with walnuts or almonds, both of which are rich in plant-based compounds that Dr. Lee recommends for regeneration. He might soak a few overnight to make them easier to blend and gentler on the stomach. These nuts bring a rich creaminess to the drink, along with a satisfying texture. On cold mornings, it feels almost like sipping something decadent, but you know it is healing you from the inside. Kenneth also adds a touch of cinnamon for its antioxidant properties and flavor. Not the sugary kind you find on pastries, but the real, warming spice that lingers and lifts the entire drink. When mixed with apple slices or banana, it tastes like a dessert, but it is actually fueling your cells. That is the magic of this drink. Every sip is nourishment, not just for the moment, but for your future. Dr. Lee often talks about the power of diversity in your diet. Variety gives your body a full spectrum of tools to defend, repair, and rebuild itself. Kenneth took that advice to heart. Sometimes he throws in spinach or kale, just a handful to add even more nutrients without overpowering the taste. Other times, he adds cacao powder for its polyphenols and rich chocolate flavor. It is about finding the balance between what tastes good and what is good. And when you strike that balance, you will actually look forward to taking care of your body. One thing Kenneth never forgets to add is a small chunk of frozen papaya or fresh grapefruit segments. Both are loaded with vitamin C, which supports collagen production and cellular repair. Dr. Lee often points out that telomeres, the caps at the end of your chromosomes that shorten as you age, can be protected and possibly lengthened by what you eat. Foods like papaya and grapefruit are part of that defense. And if you love bright, zesty flavors, these fruits add a fresh kick that reminds you you're doing something kind for your body. What Kenneth has learned on this journey is that aging is not something to fear. It is something to approach with intention. By choosing foods that support your natural repair systems, you're not trying to reverse time, but you are giving your body the tools it needs to stay strong, clear, and capable. And it all starts with a single drink. He often shares this drink with friends and family. One of his granddaughters even asked if she could have her own magic smoothie every time she visits. That kind of joy is contagious. When you feel good, you show up differently for your family, for your work, and most importantly, for yourself. So what about you? What small changes could you make today that would support your body's incredible ability to heal? If you are inspired by Kenneth's story and Dr. Lee's wisdom, consider making your own version of this drink tomorrow morning. Start simple. Use the ingredients you have. Notice how your body responds. And if you discover a combination that works especially well for you, share it in the comments. This is a journey we are on together, and your insights could help someone else take the first step toward their own transformation. Let us build a community around this kind of healing, around real food, practical choices, and shared experiences. If you found value in this video, please like it so more people can discover this message. Comment below with your favorite regenerative ingredients. Subscribe so you do not miss the next piece of health wisdom, and share this video with someone you love. Because feeling your best is not just for the lucky few. It is for anyone willing to take that first sip.